morning, everybody. Sending you a morning greeting from rather stormy North Wales. So you can see behind me the back lawn, as we call it, and you may see our neighbour's sheep enjoying the lawn and all the grass and some of our lovely flowers as well. So if you see the sheep, wave at them. Good morning, everybody. Bonjour, tout le monde. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Amanda. And hello to Yorkshire and all of you on Anglesey and in Aberdeen, wherever you are. A very warm good morning to you. Today, I'm going to be talking about the winds of life. Today I went for a walk and there were really strong gusts. The Nant-Francon Valley in Snowdonia is quite famous for its winds. It's a bit like a wind tunnel. It's a glaciated valley, a U-shaped valley. So when we get wind, we really get wind. And last night, I think a lot of us here in the lodge were listening to the wind. And this morning, it's still gusting away. I think we've got gusts of maybe 55 to 60 mile an hour winds coming down the valley. And in Ayurveda, there are three doshas, as you know, the three, what do you call them? I can't think of constitutions. Thank you to the other part of my brain remembering that. The three constitutions, and vata is a mixture of air and ether. Now, at this time of year, well, at this time particularly with Mercury going in retrograde, those of you who are in my astrology masterclass will know that until the 12th of July, Mercury is in retrograde. And Mercury at the moment is in Gemini, which is an air sign. And Mercury takes on the energy of the planets, of the signs in which it finds itself. So Mercury is quite airy in itself, governs communication, and in an air sign, it can be more easily disturbed. So at the moment, there are lots of things that are possibly disturbing our vata. One is the weather. If it's stormy and windy and unsettled, that can make our vata a little bit unsettled. Mercury retrograde can make our communication, our mental state not so good, that we get more disturbed by the things of life. And then it's a time of change, isn't it? Everything around us is changing. Is lockdown being released or not, and what's happening? So all around us we are surrounded by change, and it's on every level, from a micro to a macrocosm level. So how do we manage that and stay calm and focused, even though maybe we haven't slept very well and maybe our mind isn't quite working as positively as we might like it to be? This is how life can be. We've had amazing weather here for the majority of lockdown. Okay, so now we've got some stormy weather. Great. So as yogis, as meditators, we are not victims of what's going on around us. We are the masters of our fate. We are the captains of our ship. So how can we take charge of how we're feeling today? Well, the first easy way is to pacify our vata. So those of you who love Ayurveda will have some amazing resources at times like this to keep yourself balanced and happy no matter what is going on around you. So for instance, this morning, I put a little bit of warm sesame oil on my hands and just rubbed it over my face before I had a wash. And if you've got more time, of course, you do probably a lovely self-massage. I didn't have time, so I just at least put a little bit of sesame oil warm to just soothe the vata that was arising in me. You know, when we feel anxious, when we feel apprehensive, these are all signs that vata may be a little bit imbalanced. Now, what music are we listening to pacify our vata? You know, I adore music and enjoy teaching mantra. So you want to listen to sounds that are low and deep and resonant at this time. So instruments like the cello are perfect. You know, bass instruments that aren't too high and not too jiggly, but really calming sounds. So some of you who have my CD, Akasha, that is the perfect CD to listen to at the moment. It's very soothing and calm. So get it out, put it on, and help it like sort of oil your consciousness so you're really calm and soothed. If you know about food that you should eat at this time, to pacify vata, it's sort of soups and oily foods and things that are very calming. Now, I am not professing to be an Ayurvedic expert. I know a lot more about Vedic astrology and meditation and mantra, but I've learned over the years from my Ayurvedic friends that sometimes a few key tools and techniques from the vast toolbox of Ayurveda can really help me in my life just to keep calm and balanced, not to take things personally. Mercury retrograde, don't worry if communication's a bit hard at the moment. Just come back to yourself. Do your meditation, people. Do your meditation. Calm yourself. If you know grounding techniques, do them. You know earth meditations, you can tune into the energy of Ganesh. You know what I mean? Go and do it. Don't take things personally. If you're feeling tired, go and rest. Have a relaxation, do a yoga nidra, do restorative yoga. We should not be the victim of the weather or the storms or Mercury in retrograde. So, my friends, please, in this moment, just take a few breaths and know that even though the storms of life may be creating turmoil around us, we again have the choice how we respond. So do things to keep yourself balanced. Take a breath, do your meditation, drink that warm, soothing drink, eat the right foods. And if you're interested in Ayurveda, we are doing a free webinar series starting on Wednesday. So please join us. It's the Ayurveda Evolution. And it's free, so if you're interested in learning a bit more about Ayurveda, please join up. I will put the link in various places so you can see it. And have a really great day. Just to close, I have a question for you. We are thinking of changing this time to 11 o'clock to make it easier for some of our team to do these sessions. And we're just reviewing how these sessions are going for you. So please give us feedback. What's working? What topics would you like? What time? Because we've been doing this now, I think, for 16 weeks. And as you know, we're teaching, we're quite busy as well. So we would like to know what's working for you. Could you share these with your friends? How can we make them more effective? So comments below, please. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you to Margaret. So you can work the time out. It's 11 o'clock BST. We're thinking of doing that. It is a bit later, but it's kind of your bedtime. So sending you all lots of love. Have a great day. Keep your vata pacified. Look out for Mercury. Lots and lots of love to all of you. Take care now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye to Instagram.